to use my time with you today to make an announcement that may shock you. You see, I think it's high time as a young cattleman that I proclaim exactly who and what I am, so that there is no misunderstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, I am an animal activist. Really. I am an environmentalist, and I am 100% for the ethical treatment of animals. All the people in my family are. And here is what may surprise you the most. So are many of you. Now, I realize that I don't know most of you in this room, but I know this. You probably wouldn't be here if you didn't have a profound love for the cattle business. I believe that you cannot be in the cattle business without having a deep love for livestock. As men, women, and even kids like us, in the cattle business, we are uniquely in tune with our animals and our land, probably more so than anyone else on this earth. A person cannot be in this business and make money without sacrificing, caring for, and loving the land and the animals that graze it. There are different kinds of animal activists with many different agendas. Some have crazy ideas, maybe based on good intentions, but lack the knowledge to make informed decisions. Others are hostile with hidden agendas and want to promote their plans regardless of whom they hurt in the process. We need to ensure that we represent ourselves in a fashion that shows the world we are the foremost experts when it comes to the compassionate treatment of animals on our farms, our ranches, in the feedlots, and ultimately in our packing houses. You may be aware that exactly 1 year ago today, the USDA ordered the largest meat recall in the history of the United States. Over 143 million pounds of raw and frozen beef, worth more than $250 million, was recalled. But why? PETA and the Humane Society got video footage of employees at the Hallmark Westland meatpacking plant. They were accused of kicking cows, ramming them with a forklift, using electric shocks, and torturing them to force the old cattle to walk to slaughter. Humane or inhumane? I've seen the video, and let's just say I can't defend the workers. When cattle go down, especially in a chute, they're hard to get up. USDA standards say that cattle that can't get up can't be slaughtered because of potential BSE or mad cow disease. The combination of alleged cruelty and the possibility of a disease deadly to people sparked a media circus that grew until Hallmark Westland recalled 143 million pounds of beef. Why the incredibly excessive response? Was it because the meat might make people sick? The meat was classified by the USDA as a health hazard, but wasn't recalled until 72 days after the events in the video. The most disturbing part of this timeline is that by the time the meat was finally recalled, most of the meat had already been consumed. Some of it by my fellow students right here in our Texas public schools. If the recall and the scare wasn't bad enough, the employees, who were trained by the company, were sentenced to 5 years in prison. We need to take steps to make sure that this sort of thing doesn't happen again. We need to ensure we have to let everyone know that U.S. cattlemen are the best in the world when it comes to providing safe, high-quality beef. We need to set our standards extremely high and live up to them. And when mistakes are made, we should admit to them and do what it takes to correct them swiftly and efficiently. It is vital that we educate our producers, suppliers, our politicians, and most importantly, our customers, the American consumer. While it's easy to blame PETA and the Humane Society for the recall and all the problems associated with it, name-calling and pointing fingers really doesn't help. We should realize that, like it or not, prospering in an environment where our industry is constantly under the microscope will take hard work and determination. However, there is good news. strong and full of animal activists like me. I believe that we must make it a high priority to educate the public and take the necessary steps to create a successful, humanely managed cattle business for the 21st century. I am Walker Carson from Turkey, Texas, and thank you for listening. Are there any questions?